It's certainly a gamble, a very big gamble for Zelensky. Recall that he won election earlier this year, resoundingly defeating the incumbent Petro Poroshenko. His parliamentary party won a strong mandate in this summer's elections. He still is very popular in Ukraine, so he's definitely taking a big gamble and going in this direction. But Ukrainians are sick of the war. They're sick of the conflict, and they want some sort of resolution. And they have backed him up to this point. Now, whether the nationalists, Ukrainian nationalists, will back them all the way is an open question. As we've seen already, there have been protests in the street in Kyiv, people accusing Zelensky of capitulation to the Russians. And Zelensky has pointedly responded, this is not capitulation, and any elections that will be held in the eastern Donbass region will not be held at the barrel of the gun. So it's certainly a gamble, and we'll have to see what happens.
A gamble, but it was a campaign pledge of his to try and solve a problem or find a solution to the conflict. How do you think this vote might play out in terms of his popularity if it goes ahead? You mentioned there that he's quite popular. What impact might it have on that?
Yes, indeed. Again, Ukrainians overwhelmingly support some effort to end the conflict. They're sick of the war, which is now in its fifth year. Started in April 2014. So Ukrainians are also sick of the establishment in Ukraine. The country has been sort of mired not only in the conflict, but these problems of endemic corruption, this feeling that the country's economy is stuck and stagnating. So this is why they backed Zelensky in this spring's elections. This is why they backed his party, and this is why they're open to giving him a chance. Now, again, it'll be he'll have to be very careful about not conceding anything to Russia or the Russia-backed separatists, because, again, the nationalists within Ukraine will be very quick to pounce on him if there's any sort of indication that Zelensky is going to give up Ukrainian territory or otherwise compromise Ukrainian sovereignty in the east.